Hey, everybody!
What up?
Hey.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Trashterpiece Theater. Yeah.
Oh, thank you,
What are
John.
we doing?
For this,
Everybody ready for Halloween?
What?
Everybody ready for Halloween?
Yes.
No.
No, I'm not. Yeah, we're doing Lux Radio Theater War of the Worlds. Which, sorry to disappoint, it's not the normal War of the Worlds. It's their version of it because that one we can do for free.
Right. And there's kind of more cast in a way.
Yeah, there's more cast and stuff.
Yeah. Orson Welles kind of took over when he did his broadcast. He's like, I'm going to do it all myself.
One man show.
Yeah.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
But still, it is the 30th, and it is the anniversary of his original broadcast.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Oh, that's super cool.
Yeah.
Soup.
There are ways for you guys to interact with our
There is?
production. Yeah. For $10, you can make us do accents and impersonations. For $15, you can make us sing our lines to one specific genre of song or a specific song if we know it, but we'll probably ask you if we can change it to a genre if we really don't know it. And those are both for 10 lines each. And then group accents are for 2 pages, so you can make us all do it for $20. And then every time we get $100, we will sing our lines for 2 pages. Yep.
Okay.
My arm's tired. We just started.
Yep, just started.
Did you have your coffee?
Nope, but I'm having alcohol, so that'll help. Give it a minute, it'll kick in.
And then it's like you're having coffee.
All right.
I had a lot of caffeine on Wednesday, and I didn't sleep, so I'm not gonna have caffeine at night anymore.
That's a good call. That's a good call.
Pretty solid.
That's smart.
Let's go
Solid
through. Let's introduce yourselves and who you are playing.
Okay.
Oh, shoot. That's me first. Hi, I'm Connie, also known as Deadly Nightshade 666 in chat. I will be playing the announcer, also second announcer, and surprise NBC announcer.
All the announcers.
All the announcers, as well as Smith the Ranger, the district officer, and Dr. Lucille Duprez, as well as Observation, Loudspeaker, the Colonel, and Alonzo.
Yeah, you are. You're ready.
I hope all you're writing these things down because there's a lot of characters. Because I'm playing host, Irving Cummings. I'm also playing all the singers. And I'm playing a fireman and Bill Drebeck, the bioscientist. And then I'm going to be a sheriff. And then I'm going to be Salvatore. And then I'm going to be a Martian. And then Major. And then a loudspeaker.
Ryan and
That sounds
Cucumber just
fun.
had to go party.
All right.
Wait, why does Salvatore have a Spanish accent?
Saboteur.
Isn't that
In 1955, they all lumped
I
them in.
guess.
Yeah.
We're all the same.
Yeah. And I'm Ryan. I will be playing Les Paul, the noted guitarist, narrator, a fiddler, Dr. Collins, caller at a square dance, a first voice. I will also be playing General Man,
Gentleman.
and a reporter. Oh, and there's more pages. Sorry. Looter, priest, and minister.
Minister. Oh, wait, there is another page. I'm also a rich man. Not Richmond. Rich man.
After you.
okay? I'm Haley, and I'm Frances Scully, Mary Ford, who is a singer, Sylvia Van Buren / Pat Crowley, second voice, and Mudda.
And what's her last? What's the
Mother.
mother? Oh,
And her
Mudda.
mother.
The mudda.
Muddy and your fada. You know, the fada.
Hey, I'm Justin, and I'm playing Dr. Clayton Forrester. I don't think I have
You got away with one part.
Dana
Flash.
Andrews.
And that's it.
And that's it.
It's Dana. I think Dana Andrews sounds like the actor.
Yeah, Dana Andrews is the actor playing Clayton Forrester.
So,
Okay,
like,
so
later.
I'm just Dr. Clayton Forrester.
Yep.
Yeah.
And what?
That's it.
Yeah, but Dana Andrews probably will pop in as like a talkback.
During like the commercial.
I see. I was like, and what? I don't. There's
The slash just did the slash.
Oh, the slash. Okay, so it's not an and, it's slash. Dr. Clayton Forrester slash guitarist from Guns N' Roses.
I mean, we've got Les Paul.
Hey, there it is. That's how that comes into play.
Hey.
Thank you very much, Valen, for gifting that sub to Gurum on the Grouch. Much appreciated.
What?
I was a
Oh, hey. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Got it.
All
Also, it was really
Wanna
great
become
watching,
famous?
seeing how fast I can annoy Justin. It was very quick.
It's very quick.
Not that quick.
And what?
By the way, I want to do a shameless plug right now.
Yeah.
Do it.
Okay, I'm going to do it. If you guys have Disney Plus or just have a way of watching it, season 2 of Mandalorian episode 1 that came out today has a little cameo of this guy in there wearing a helmet. So you have to spot him
You're
with
not
his
gonna see
facial
me.
hair.
You're not gonna
You
see
really
me.
have to look for his facial hair. That's how you're going to see him.
No, doesn't.
He's in a bar. I will give you that much. So, yeah, check out his episode of Mandalorian. He may or may not have another episode coming up this season, but this is the first one that we know about. So
Heads up, he's not the Mandalorian.
he's
No, not the Mandalorian.
Spoiler alert, not the
You're getting paid a
Mandalorian.
lot more if he was Mandalorian.
But still be here doing Trashterpiece theater with you all.
Aww.
The end. Thanks, lady.
Yeah.
Thanks, wife.
All right.
You know.
I'm proud. What can I say? I'm just proud. I'm so proud
Aw.
of you.
So cute.
Bum.
And I can't talk about it yet, but maybe next week we can talk about how cool it was.
I would have loved that she actually went full like
Yeah.
I had a moment.
I mean, honestly, I was too, especially when because it was a code name the entire time, and then I didn't find out until what it was until my fitting, and even then I was like, "What is it?" Because it hadn't come out yet. The first season hadn't even come out yet before I did the second.
So it was
The
still
episode.
under the code name.
It was still under everything. And I was like, "What are they talking? Like, whatever?" You know, it's just like, "Oh, this is super weird." And then you arrive at Tatooine, you're like, "Oh God!"
I know where I am.
Don't freak out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. He's a
freak out a little bit.
A little bit. Especially part of the Star Wars universe, which is super, super cool. So,
That's pretty freaking cool.
yeah, it's pretty freaking cool.
Anyway, let's start with this pretty cool luxury.
Alright. Let us go back in time to the War of the Worlds. When Lux presents Hollywood. Lever Brothers Company, the makers of Lux Toilet Soap, brings you Lux Radio Theater starring Dana Andrews and Pat Crowley in War of the Worlds.
Dun, dun,
Ladies
dun,
and gentlemen, your producer, Mr. Irving Cummings.
Greetings from Hollywood, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight, we are going to look into a possible frightening future, as though the present weren't bad enough. Ha ha! And see what might happen if our Earth were invaded by another planet. A whole planet's gonna invade our... That's weird. It's George Powell's production for Paramount's War of the Worlds. And our stars Dana Andrews and Pat Crowley, they will join me later for a preview of George Powell's latest production for Paramount, Conquest of Space. Meanwhile, here's our good friend, Ken Carpenter.
It would be hard to find a man who works as many hours a day as you women do. But for instance, you spend 5.5 hours every week just doing dishes, and that's only for a family of 4. But Lux Liquid Detergent gives you back some of that time. Lux Liquid is made especially to help you do dishes fast and easy. It floats grease right off plates, glasses, utensils, even pots and pans. Come clean really fast. Just a teaspoon does a dish pan full. One can outlast several boxes of the leading laundry powder. Your hands stay nice, too. Lux Liquid is almost as mild as Lux toilet soap. The next best thing to a dishwashing machine, that's Lux Liquid. Lever Brothers unconditionally guarantees Lux Liquid is just as wonderful as we say, and the millions of women who have used it found that Lux Liquid is as good for dishes as Lux Flakes Care is for nylons. Woohoo! Buy it when you market Lux Liquid in the can with the dripless spout.
Everyone loves a dripless spout.
Ooh, keep that dripless spout.
Now, Act 1 of War of the Worlds, starring Dana Andrews as Clayton and Pat Crowley as Sylvia.
Sci-fi music.
No one would have believed in the middle of the 20th century that human affairs were being watched keenly and closely by intelligences greater than man's. Yet, across the gulf of space on the planet Mars, intellects vast and cool and unsympathetic regarded our Earth with envious eyes, slowly and surely drawing their plans against us. Mars is more than 140 million miles from the sun, and, for centuries, it has been in the last stages of exhaustion. The inhabitants of this dying planet looked across space with instruments and intelligence of which we have scarcely dreamed, searching for another world to which they could migrate. Their nearest world was giant Jupiter, where the atmospheric pressure is thousands of pounds to the square inch. They could not go there, nor to Saturn, nor to Pluto, planets encased in eternal ice. They could not go to Neptune or Uranus, twin worlds in eternal night and surrounded by unbreathable atmospheres of methane gas and ammonia vapor. They could not go to Mercury. Its temperature is that of molten lead. Of all the worlds that the intelligence of Mars could see and study, only our own warm Earth was green with vegetation, bright with water, and possessed a cloudy atmosphere eloquent of fertility. It did not occur to mankind that a swift fate may be hanging over us, that it would come at the time of our nearest approach to the orbit of Mars, that it would begin in or over the mountains northeast of Los Angeles, California, on a pleasant summer evening.
Do
Hello, Dio. This is Pine Summit Lookout. I've got smoke.
Okay, what's your reading?
Azimuth 160 degrees, 30 minutes. Right where that meteorite just hit. Did you see it?
Not me, but a couple of the guys did. Must have been a pretty big fireball.
Big? I never seen anything like it. Hey, look. You better get a pump truck over there before that fire gets really going.
Will do.
Truck number 3 and Dio number 3. This is the Dio.
Dio to number 3. How are you coming?
Still pumping water on the fire, but it's under control. Unless this meteorite heats up things again. Over.
You mean it's still red hot?
Red hot is right, and as big as a barn. Over.
Oh, are you kidding? Over.
I said big as a barn, Mac. I think somebody ought to take a look at it. Maybe something for those astronomers down at Palomar. Over.
Maybe there's some guys even closer. The station at Pine Summit reported there were a couple of fellas camping up there, said they were a scientist.
Yeah, what kind? Know any butterfly experts or lizard specialists? Over.
I gotcha. Stand by. I'll check Pine Summit.
No butterflies or lizards. Just broke trout. Yes. I'm Chief Fry Cook.
They sure smell good, don't they?
There's plenty if you'd like to join us.
I think Chunk was supposed to be Biddlebrick. I think when you read your...
Are you Biddlebrick?
Oh, yeah, there's mine. There's plenty if you'd like to join us.
Well, I'd like to, but I gotta get back to the lookout. What I really meant was, didn't you two tell me you guys were scientists from Pacific Tech?
Mm-hmm. Dr. Brittlebrook is one of the country's top biochemists.
Oh, then he wouldn't know about meteors.
That's your department, Clayton.
Oh, well, the district officer phoned us at the summit, wanted us to have an expert look at that meteor. Landed about 12 miles from here, over by Linda Rosa.
Well, I doubt we could tell much about it tonight. Probably won't be cool enough to touch for hours yet. Maybe not till morning.
And in the morning, I'm due back at the lab.
Well, that's Trashterpiece. Well, that's what I was just thinking. All right, I'll stay over. Perhaps in the morning the district officer can fix me up with a lift to Linda Rosa.
It's a good thing you don't have lines on The Mandalorian.
Well, how about me?
I'll destroy you. You?
Sure. My release coming up first thing tomorrow morning. I'd kind of like to get a look at a meteor myself.
We're all getting cut from the audition right now.
We're all not making it past the second round.
That's why I do stunts.
Coming out,
Flying
guys.
tech.
Thanks for coming out.
Yeah. One too many hits in the head. Good. That's the deal.
Professor?
Yes.
Those trout do smell awful good, don't they?
Change your mind?
Yeah. My wife always said my strongest point is my weakness. Well, what do you know?
In the background.
Yeah, in the background. Well, what do you know? Look at all them cars.
Well, sightseers already.
Yeah, one of them's a sheriff. That's his car parked on the fire break.
Hi, fiddler, up here.
That ranger waving at us?
Yeah, that's Smith. Coming! Meteor sure plowed the tops of those trees, didn't it?
That's odd. They don't usually hit at such an oblique angle.
Hey, Smith, where is it?
Down here in the gully.
Oh, we have a donation.
Oh, thanks.
We have all of us are now Scottish.
Oh, great. I'm really good at Scottish.
We'll see.
will
It's
be
gonna
delightful.
travel through Irish and Scottish and Australian and.
Aye, it's down here, half buried underneath all those loose earth.
Huh? Still smoking?
Wow.
Aye, you bet it is. You could fry eggs on it.
Oh, aye. Really is a big house, isn't it?
Hey, I wouldn't get too near those things. It'll scorch ya.
Is my line already? Oh. I was trying to hurry up and get some Scottish lines in there.
No time. Just keep going.
Thanks. I'll bear that in mind.
Did you see it come down?
Did I see it?
Yes, my uncle and I were coming out to the movies last night just when it flashed across the sky. We heard the explosion when it hit air.
That's what I don't understand. Why a meteorite the size didn't make a bigger crater.
Well, the ranger told us that a scientist is coming over from Pacific Tech. He'll be able to tell you. He knows all about meteors.
Oh, does he? Really?
He's top man in astronuclear physics, Clayton Forrester. Well, you may have heard of him.
It appears that you have.
Well, I did a thesis on American scientists when I was working for my master's degree. Forrester was the man behind the new atomic engines. One of these days, he'll win the Nobel.
He isn't that good.
Oh, he certainly is. I think that if you knew him better...
Oh, I do know him. That is slightly.
Oh? What's he like? I mean, as a man.
Well, for one thing, when he goes hunting or fishing, he never shaves. After 4 or 5 days, he looks about as fuzzy as well, as I do. Oh, you...
You... You... You... You... You... You... You... You... You... You... You... You... You... You... You... You... You... You... You... You... You... You... You... You... You... You... You... You... You... You... You... You... You... You... You... You... You... You... You... You... You... You... You... You... You... You... You... You... You... You... You... You... You... You're Dr. Forrester.
Yes, that's right.
I'm Sylvia Van Buren.
How do you do?
Very well, now that I met the Dr. Clayton Forrester. Come on, I want my uncle to meet you.
But I...
Oh, please. He's just over there talking to the sheriff.
All right, you win.
Well, they won't be able to haul this one off to the museum.
Scottish.
Huh? We did 2 pages.
Yeah, I think that's.
Oh, that's 2 pages already?
Yeah, right in half.
Right.
Yeah, he caught it.
In it.
Fair enough.
Yep, I
was
sure
all
was.
you guys.
I sure was waiting for that like Scottish thing to end.
You don't want to do one line, just one line in Scottish.
Okay, all my Scottish is from Brave. My
That
brothers,
works.
they like to eat. No, it's not gonna work. I'm gonna pass.
No, they
Well-
certainly won't.
Uncle Matthew,
Yes, my dear.
I want you to meet Dr. Clayton Forrester, the astrophysicist. Dr. Forrester, my uncle, Dr. Collins, pastor of the community church.
And this is from Amber.
Oh, thanks, Amber. Transatlantic.
Oh, I'm guessing this is for Chunk. Based on
No,
who
she's
gave
gonna
it.
say who.
She's going to say chunk.
I'm guessing Chunk.
Just Chunk. She should just know that it's gonna get very wasted.
Just give it a minute. Give it a minute.
Finish
She'll
sentence
specify.
as if you were talking to a lady named Muffy.
Muffy.
Okay.
That's so specific.
Okay.
How do you do, sir?
Oh, hey, Sheriff. Look here.
Yeah, what's wrong?
Noise coming from Geiger counter.
Borrowed this Geiger counter off a guy that just come out here looking for uranium. Listen to it.
Mind if I try that a moment, Ranger?
Oh, no, here you are.
Well, let's point the pull meter toward the gully.
Amber's for whoever has the most lines.
Oh, that's me.
Have fun. Just shitty British.
Yeah.
All right.
Transatlantic, right?
Transatlantic.
There we go now. All right, yeah, see, here, yeah. Uh-oh, it's the meter. All right.
It's radioactive?
Apparently, but why? It's beyond me.
You mean there's no record of anything like this happening before?
Well, I've heard of it. Maybe I'll stick around until that thing cools off. Dr. Collins?
Yes.
Where's a good place in town where I can just get a shave and a clean up where I can get a shave and clean up a little bit?
Aliens are gonna win at this point.
Just take us at this point.
Oh, boy, I'm off.
We give up.
Roll off tonight.
All right. This place is my house, Dr. Forrester. Sylvia and I'd be delighted if you'd stay with us.
Well, I wouldn't want to
Of course, you will.
Well, but maybe until tomorrow.
It's settled, Dr. Forrester. And if you're wondering how on earth you can put in your time in a place like Linda Rosa, there's a square dance tonight.
All right. I surrender. Sheriff,
Yes.
if that meteor is radioactive, you'd better keep people away from it. There might be very dangerous radiations.
Oh, that's so. Okay, I'll post a couple of deputies. Is there anything else?
No, but if you need me, you know where to find me.
Yeah, sure. I'll be there myself. At the square dance.
Oh, Jim
On our left and ladies stop. Gents walk around, but not too far.
Now swing your partner around here. I wish I did the son-in-law. Off the wood.
Oh, it's been too long.
All right, sorry. Go ahead.
Sylvia.
Oh, I didn't know you said your line. Having fun, Dr. Forrester?
Well, sure, dancing is something I don't get much time for.
Well, you should make time. Don't your girlfriends like to dance?
I don't have much time for them either, I'm afraid.
Oh, Dr. Forrester?
Evening, Sheriff.
I was just talking by radiophone to one of my deputies out there in the meteor. He says it's pretty cooled off.
Well, good. Then we'll look at it again in the morning.
All right. I'll call my deputies back and tell them to come in. No tourists out there this time of night. And then, Saturday night is Saturday night, you know?
Hey, Salvatore.
Yes. What did he say?
Sheriff says to come on in.
Oh, good. Oh. Hey, maybe we go have a beer, huh, Alonso?
Just a minute.
Alonso?
Yeah, it's a coming from that meteor.
It's a moving. Something is on top. Something is moving on top of it. It's turning.
That's a no meteor.
Alonso!
Hit the dirt!
Hey, it's coming right up that opening on the top like a snake.
Yeah, or a periscope like a cobra's head, only it's metal. Some kind of green metal with eyes.
Oh, it's turning all around.
Ooh,
What is he looking for?
maybe it's us.
Yes, maybe.
Look, Salvatore, this could be some kind of enemy sneak attack. We gotta go ready to go to sheriff.
But we don't let it see us, huh?
No, we can crawl along this ditch till we get near the patrol car, then make a run for it, okay?
Oh, maybe. Let's go.
Oh, shh.
It sees us.
Run! We gotta run!
Faster! It's looking right at us.
My favorite scene.
Connie and I can do those accents real loud.
Her maiden name is Torres. She's good.
Well, first you're doing Italian, and then you just like,
I know.
It has to ease on in.
yeah.
Yeah.
she went transatlantic.
We had to fly down from the transatlantic first.
That's what it was.
Rim Bridge.
They're
Meanwhile,
all
back at the square dance thing.
Hey, who turned off the lights?
No, wait. No need to get panicky, folks.
Sylvia? Dr. Forrester?
Yes, Uncle Matthew?
over here, Dr. Collins.
Footsteps.
And nothing to be alarmed about. You know, at midnight they always play Good Night Ladies and turn out the lights. I think they're just ahead of the time.
Well, let's check our watches. I'll strike a match.
Let's see. I have 11. No, my watch has stopped.
And that is from OCD 123. It's Doc Brown for Chunk.
Yeah.
The hell is he just loud and old, I think, as I remember.
Marty!
Marty!
We got to go back in time.
No, that's the guy from Knott's Berry Farm.
Oh, shit.
We're going back in time!
You're going the wrong way! That's a different thing.
Well, that's strange. So's mine, Dr. Forrester.
Yeah, mine too. Well, there's only one explanation. All our watches must have been magnetized.
But how?
Here we are, folks! Here are the candles for everybody. Light them up, Marty!
Oh, Sheriff,
Yes!
do you happen to have a pocket compass?
Pocket compass, sure!
May I see it, please?
Yeah, right here. All right, you know what, Marty?
Well, just look at it.
I'll be hanged. That's why that needle is pointing north. Isn't pointing north.
No, it isn't. It's pointing almost due west. Right
Marty.
to where the meteor came down.
Bum, bum, bum.
Sheriff! Hey, where's the sheriff?
Yes! What is it, Fiddler? Marty?
Oh, hey, come take a look outside. There's a big fire out in the hills.
Is it west of town?
Yeah, due west. The reddest looking blaze I ever saw.
Sheriff, I hope your car's outside.
Oh, Marty, it sure is. Come on.
Hope we don't have to drive any roads.
It's my police car, I guess.
Goodness. That's it. I can't do one.
I can't do it either. Police alarm, police alarm, police alarm.
Well, there's the reason the lights went out. Power line down.
Yeah, it's funny. Morty, Alonso, and Salvatore were going back in town. Well, there's a car right over there.
Then they must still be around.
Yes! Alonso? Marty? Salvatore?
Sheriff? Turn your flashlight over there, along that ditch.
Where?
Right over there. Those two white mounds in the ditch. Are those ashes or...
Good Lord!
Oh,
Ow, that one hurt. I'm not even doing that much. Nothing left but the outlines. Listen, what in the blazes?
quick.
Did you see it?
Yes, it's fantastic.
Now look, we gotta get back to town. There's a transmitter in my car.
Explosion of the police car. Vaporized. You had a car, Sheriff.
But Forrester, what is it? What kind of gizmo does that thing?
Well, until a minute ago, I'd have sooner believed in fairies and witches and ghosts. But now I think that gizmo is a machine from another planet.
Forrester, look, coming out of those mountains over there.
It's crashing wars overhead.
Into the earth in the distance.
The second meteor, just like the first. Sheriff, we've got to get word to the military right now.
Yeah, but they'll never believe us. What do we tell them?
Tell them the truth. That we're under invasion from outer space.
We'll have Act 2 of War of the Worlds in a moment after a visit with Francis Scully. Well, Francis, my spies tell me that you were out at 20th Century Fox over the weekend.
And it was a worthwhile trip too, Ken. I went to preview their coming deluxe color CinemaScope picture about auto racing in Europe.
Oh, yes, that would be The Racers. Say, I hear Kirk Douglas is great in it.
Oh, he's in good company too. Bella Darby, Gilbert Roland, Cesar Romero, Lee J. Cobb, and Katie Girardo are also starred.
Well, those European races are famous for their excitement and danger.
And Henry Hathaway, who directed The Racers, made sure movie fans would see the real thing. He used up over 90,000 feet of film shooting actual races.
Well, they must have gotten some spectacular shots.
Some fabulous shots, Ken, but the picture isn't all racing. The love and kisses department is well taken care of by Kirk Douglas and Bella Darby. Well taken care.
Well, with Bella Darby and Katie Derudo in The Racers, there'll be at least 2 Lux complexions on display.
That's what you like, isn't it? Ha 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 ha. Well, I guess almost everybody does, though. There's nothing like a real Lux complexion.
And how true those words are, ladies. There's nothing like a real Lux complexion in Hollywood or anywhere. And it's true that 9 out of 10 movie stars like Bella Darby and Katie Derudo count on Lux toilet soap to help keep their complexions looking like a star's complexion should. But Lux can be your soap, too. You don't have to be a movie star to have a movie star complexion. That's the beauty of Lux. It can give you what would be called beautiful anywhere, even in Hollywood, the beauty capital of the world. So use mild and gentle Lux. It's unconditionally guaranteed by Lever Brothers. Believe me, once you use it, you'll say there's no other soap quite like Lux. Now, our producer, Mr. Cummings.
Act 2 of War of the World, starring Dana Andrews and Clayton as Clayton and Pat Crowley as Sylvia.
Get those half tracks out of the way. Captain, I want the artillery placements.
All right, on the double there.
Hey, here come the tanks!
As I said, the area is under the control of United States Marines from El Toro Base. Colonel Ralph Heffering commanding. The gully where the machine landed is almost surrounded, and there's a man we want to hear from, Dr. Forrester.
Yes?
Would you give us your opinion, sir? Are these meteor machines from Mars?
They're certainly from some other planet other than our own.
Directly into the microphone, please, Doctor.
If they are Martians, I'm sure the creatures that operate these machines must be quite uncomfortable in our heavier air and with the Earth's much stronger gravitational pull.
And what do you think they look like, sir?
Well, that's anybody's guess. We do know from animal evolution on this planet that it's possible they may have more than one brain, perhaps two or even more. And possibly they may even smell colors.
They smell colors?
Well, that's speculation, of course.
Hey, Forrester?
Yes?
Colonel wants you on the command post.
Coming. If you'll excuse me, please, sir.
That's Chunk playing music, not me.
Chunk, we can hear your music.
No, it's on purpose. It's atmosphere.
It's
Okay.
Certainly, sir, ladies and gentlemen, that was Dr. Clayton Forrester, head of astrophysics at Pacific Tech.
The forward observation post is on this hill. The recoilless 75s are back here, Carbon Canyon.
The command post scene fades. Oh my gosh, you're so awesome, Chuck. Colonel Hefner.
In a moment, Forrester. Command, Hefner. Yes, that's right, Captain. 2 rocket batteries on Hill 17 and right now. Forrester?
Yes?
I want you to meet General Mann. He's in charge of intelligence for the Pacific area. General Dr. Clayton Forrester.
I've heard quite a bit about you, Forrester. Glad you're with us.
I hope I can be of some help, General.
You can. First, let me brief you on the latest reports. 2 machines have landed near Fresno, another outside of Sacramento. 2 down on Long Island. They're outside London. They're in Naples, 1 in Santiago, Chile.
They seem to be coming down at random.
It's too soon to know. Apparently, that machine out there in the gully was the first down.
The lead ship, maybe.
Very likely. And the second one is exactly 2 miles due north.
Well, Command Center.
As I understand, Forrester, you actually saw the first ship send out that destructive ray.
Repeat that.
Yes, I did. There was an intense heat and light.
2/3, huh?
Almost as powerful as the sun.
Atomic power?
Yes. I'll tell him at once.
Yes, I'd say so. Of some sort.
General?
Yes, Colonel.
That was a relay from the Pentagon. Santiago, Chile radios. It's under attack. 2/3 of the city is already destroyed.
2/3?
Yes, sir. But nothing like that can happen here, sir. We're ready for them.
Listen, is that it?
Yes. Let's get to the observation post now.
Lights out! Cut all the lights!
Lights up!
Lights up!
Lights!
Keep your head down, General. Now, focus your field glasses between these sandbags.
Yes.
You see the gully?
There's a greenish light glowing over there. Wait. Something's rising.
Like a periscope?
Yes, and beneath that a greenish machine, almost round, just floating there in the middle, without propellers or jets.
It must be supported by some sort of rays, or probably a kind of a magnetic flux. They must be keeping the opposing poles in balance, and that lifts the machines.
There's a second machine, and a third.
Dr. Forster! Dr. Forster!
Miss Van Buren, what are you doing here?
Uncle Matthew insisted on coming. I wouldn't let him by himself. Dr. Forster, you got to talk to him.
Miss Van Buren.
Please, you got to stop him. He wants to go and talk to the meteor machine.
What? All right, take me to him.
Uncle Matthew keeps saying we should try to make Martians understand we're willing to be friends.
Or if they give us a chance to be.
I know, but Uncle Matthew says his duty is a minister, a man of God.
All command posts stand by to fire.
Well, where is he now?
I left him right about here. Uncle Matt! Uncle Matt!
Oh, so the machines are advancing. There's some fool out there walking to meet them.
Oh, no.
Uncle Matt!
It's too late now. You can't save him. Uncle Man!
Everywhere.
No. No.
Lasered.
No.
Artillery batteries, fire. Rocket batteries, fire.
Rockets.
Rocketer.
Ceasefire.
Ceasefire.
I said ceasefire, goddamn.
It's happening. Give me a second.
Ceasefire, gosh dang it.
Forrester. They're still there. They're untouched.
Yes. They've put up some sort of electromagnetic covering. A transparent dome that stops the shells.
They're coming at us!
All batteries, repeat, fire. Why? It's impossible. One moment I've got heavy artillery, tanks, and rockets, whole batteries of 105s, and then that ray hits them, and there's nothing, just a puff of ashes.
Well, now we know why 2/3 of Santiago was destroyed. Why? But not how.
I think I know, General. That heat ray neutralizes the masons. Masons are the atomic glue which holds all matter together. Cut across the lines of magnetic force and any object will simply cease to exist.
Uh-huh. And just how do we defend ourselves against it?
Not with shells and high explosives, I can tell you that. Take my word for it, General. You'd better talk to Washington about uranium and hydrogen bombs.
Here they come.
Come on, let's get out of here.
Everybody out! All commands fall back north of Highway 60, tunnel marker! Come on! Hurry it up! Everyone out! Ah!
Colonel gets hit!
No.
Colonel down! Ah!
Dance music! Quiet country back.
Miss Van Buren? Sylvia?
Huh?
Wake up. Let's not spend all morning in this sludge pit.
Oh no. How long have we been here?
Loud chunk.
How long have we been here?
Well, since the Jeep ran out of gas, I guess about 3 hours. As near as I can figure it, we're somewhere southwest of Corona.
And that machine?
Oh, it's gone. It headed in the other direction.
Oh, thank heavens. I'm hungry.
Well, you ought to be. Come on your feet now. There's a farmhouse across the field. Looks like the people took off in a big hurry, but maybe they left some food.
Look, over the mountains.
Yep, the good old Air Force. Force.
We found one of the machines. They just disappeared in midair.
Yeah. Well, it isn't going to do any good thinking about it. Let's head for that farmhouse.
Bacon sizzles in a pan. Plates, utensils in agreement.
Well, there are times when there's nothing so beautiful, so satisfying as bacon and eggs.
And that the people who lived here were so thoughtful to leave us some. Where's your plate?
Right here. You know, I get most of my meals in coffee shops. It's pretty tame eating.
Well, don't you live at home?
No, I live on the campus. You see, I haven't any family.
Oh.
I come from a big one. There's 9 of us, all in Minnesota, except me. Well, Dr. Forrester,
Mm-hmm.
are you going to sit down? There's a kitchen table.
Oh, yeah. Well, a big family must be fun. I imagine it makes you feel, well, as if you belong to something.
It does. Maybe that's why I feel kind of lost right now.
Yep, I know. But everything's going to be all right, Sylvia.
Is it?
Well, at least we've got to think that. That's a weird line.
Whatever they are, they murder everything they see, everything that moves. We're helpless.
Sylvia, every creature that has ever lived has had some sort of weakness. Not one of them has ever been invincible. Somehow, we'll find the weakness of these Martians. Some way to stop them.
I hope so. I'll get the coffee.
Goodness.
Yeah.
Keep going.
It's good tea. You know, I feel like I did one time when I was a little girl. I'd wandered off, and I don't know why, but I became awfully scared and lonely. Finally, I went to a church. I was afraid to go anyplace else. I stayed right by that door, praying for the one who loved me best to come by and find me. It was Uncle Matthew who found me.
I'm awfully sorry about him.
I loved him so very much. Oh, I could bawl my head off.
But you're not going to. You're not that kind.
What kind am I?
The brave kind.
Clayton?
Get down on the floor. Clayton and Sylvia hit the floor. Spacecraft crashes thunderously to Earth near farmhouse. Hiss of cooling spacecraft holds for several seconds and fades out. Clayton and Sylvia's voices are low. Sorry, just in case everybody wanted to know what the heck.
Were my woos and not enough?
Yeah, where the and the.
No, they helped. That was the background of the.
Oh, okay.
Sylvia?
Yes, Clayton?
You answered faster than I thought you were going to.
She had her coffee already.
You gotta be quick when you're asking about me. Are you all right?
Yes. Sounds like it's right outside the kitchen.
It is. Sylvia, we've got to get a look at them.
Oh, no. No.
Shh. Don't you see? This is the first chance any human has had to get a real close-up of them. If I can tell General Mann and our scientists what kind of beings we're dealing with.
All right. I'm coming with you.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Take that.
What good is a carving knife?
Maybe none, but take it.
Beep, 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 beep.
Smash a glass.
In the front room. Come on.
Yes.
Sorry, I was nervous. No.
Jing jing dong dong dong.
Eerie
Oh,
accent.
that's racist. That's a racist Martian accent.
Dong 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 is what I meant.
Atlanta. Wait,
I see it. Oh,
there's something behind me. Something touching my left shoulder.
I see it. Don't move.
A knife.
Don't move.
Martian. What did it look like?
I'd rather not say.
Your hands. What's that on your hands?
Blood. Martian blood.
Oh.
Sylvia? Sylvia, stop it. Stop it.
Clayton.
Come on, run for it.
Musical bridge.
Crowd settles down.
Oh, okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the benefit of those who don't know me, I am General Man of G2. I've asked you here because we desperately need the knowledge and skills of each one of you. Physicists, scientists, representatives of the 6th Army Command, the Marine Corps, Navy, Air Force, the heads of law enforcement agencies, the Civil Defense, and Red Cross units. The Secretary of Defense in Washington has instructed me to give the whole picture of what has happened and what lies before us.
Oh, what was that?
Let us through. We've got to see General Man.
This is coming through. Oh.
Let us through. Please, let us through.
What is
What's all the
this?
commotion? Major, see what it is.
Yes, sir. Gentleman? General?
Yes, Dr. Bill Brick.
This man is one of my colleagues, Dr. Clayton Foster.
Forrester, we thought you'd been killed.
Let them through! Let them through!
Okay. Oh, settle down.
Forrester, Miss Van Buren, we gave up on you 24 hours ago.
You almost had a reason to, General.
Yes, the Martians tried to take us alive.
What?
Yeah.
Oh,
this
it's awful.
outside of Corona, we managed to get away. We found an abandoned truck and drove to Pacific Tech. They told us you were here. Oh, by any chance, is Dr. Lucille Duprez in this room?
Right here, Dr. Forrester.
Oh, good, Dr. Duprez. I want you to analyze the stain in this cloth. I suggest that you leave the laboratory, for the laboratory right away.
Well, what kind of stain is it, Forrester?
She sounds smart.
The blood of a Martian.
Forrester?
Astonishment.
Forrester, I want a complete report of your experience. But first, I think you ought to hear what I was about to say.
By all means, sir.
Rattle. Paper.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the latest radio message from the Department of Defense. To General Mann, Command Post Xenophon, Los Angeles. Scandinavia presumes now in enemy control. All communications from Sweden, Norway, and Denmark have been blacked out.
Discouraged murmurs.
What are we gonna do about meatballs?
We're gonna die.
Please.
Oh.
Paris is now under attack. French cabinet has transferred to Strasbourg. Madrid totally destroyed. Rome, no further word. Blacked out. London, blacked out. Buenos Aires, blacked out. Philadelphia, blacked out. And New Orleans, blacked out.
General Man,
Yes.
I've heard enough to convince me. Enough, I'm sure, to convince every physicist in this room. We must answer the enemy with our final weapon.
I was just coming to that, Forrester. By order of the Secretary of Defense and authorized by the President of the United States, the city of Los Angeles is to be defended by full atomic force. 3 hours from now, This afternoon at 1600 hours, the Flying Wing will drop the newest and most deadly bomb ever built. A thermonuclear bomb of octuple power.
Not octuple.
In 3 hours, we shall know its effectiveness, and possibly the fate of mankind.
Manly Mud, thank you. Thank you for the donation of $10. I miss Cucumber. So, Ryan, ask Cucumber. You're really whiny and loud.
Okay.
Yeah. All
Make
right.
your blank out.
All right. In a moment, Act 3 of War of the Worlds. Ladies, when it comes to wash day, the big talk is all about Rinso Blue, the new remarkable detergent that washes whiter because it blues as it washes. And now there's even a song about it. Listen.
Hey, this is Les Paul.
And Mary Ford. This is a song of Rinso Blue, complete detergent, completely new. It gets clothes extra white and clean, cause it blues your wash in your washing machine. Yes, Rinso Blue gets clothes extra white because it's blue as it washes. So get Rinso Blue today, Rinso Blue today.
And just remember, ladies, if your present detergent doesn't blue as it washes, it's only doing half the job. So switch to new Rinso Blue. It does a grand job on dishes, glasses too, and yet it's so mild on your hands. Today, get new Rinso Blue. It washes whiter because it blues as it washes, and that's unconditionally guaranteed by Lever Brothers. We pause now for station identification.
Not NBC.
The curtain rises on Act 3 of War of the Worlds, starring Dana Andrews as Clayton and Pat Crowley as Sylvia.
Our voices murmur.
This report is being recorded on tape for future history. If there is to be any future history. The future of our civilization may well depend upon what happens here this afternoon.
Attention! Attention! 3 minutes to bomb time.
In case you didn't hear that, it's now 3 minutes to bomb time.
I don't know what he has.
Attention! Dr. Forrester, please report to General Man.
The target for the bomb is the nest of Martian machines in the Puente Hills. We are approximately 6 miles from the target. There is, however, a forward observation post, which has these Martians clearly in sight and which will report back to this base by telephone.
You know, of course, that you're not supposed to be here.
Everyone else has told me that from General Man down, but I'm only interested in where Clayton Forrester wants me.
Now, that is here.
Attention, please. 2 minutes to bomb time. 2 minutes.
Forrester! Forrester!
Duprez, I thought you were back at the lab.
I just finished that sample of Martian blood, Forrester. It's astounding. I've never seen blood crystals so anemic.
Huh? Anything else?
Yes, the structure of the corpuscle. It's.
Attention! The bomber is now approaching the target area. Prepare to take shelter. Forrester, General Man wants us in his dugout.
We're coming. We're coming. Everybody. There's not much clearance here.
Attention! 1 minute. 1 minute. If you have no goggles, turn your back to the blast. Remember, the heat flash and concussion that follow are dangerous.
Oh, General Man.
Forrester, I want you to stand by our first damage report.
Certainly, sir.
Major, open the line for the forward observation post.
Yes, sir. Go ahead, sir.
Observation.
Yes, sir.
The Flying Wing is now beginning its bombing run.
Yes, sir. General, those Martian machines, they're throwing up some sort of a transparent dome over themselves.
Yeah, there's not enough profanities in your lines, Ryan.
Oh, sorry.
That would be an electric.
Oh no.
Electric Boogaloo too.
Electromagnetic shield.
30 seconds. 30 seconds.
Clayton,
Yes,
may I hold your hand?
of course.
20 seconds. Stand by. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Attention, please prepare for heat wave and high velocity winds.
Observation, can you fucking see anything?
Not yet, sir. Awful lot of smoke. General, we can see something moving. They're still here. They haven't been touched. They're still.
Observation. Come in. Observation, come in. Well, now we know the worst.
We may not be through yet, General. No, there's still a chance. A forlorn hope, maybe, that our sciences can search out some weakness in these Martians.
Yes, perhaps biologically, that anemic blood.
Look, our battle now is for time. We've got to take our instruments and hide somewhere in the Rocky Mountains. Set up an emergency laboratory there.
I'm sure the Air Force stands ready to fly your equipment wherever you wish.
It's good enough for us. Butterbrick, Duprez, you too, Sylvia. As soon as we get back to Los Angeles, we'll gather up all the things we need and...
They're coming. They're coming.
Everybody out of here! Everybody out!
Truck engine. Attention, please, attention. This is an official order of the 6th Army Command. Evacuate your homes at once. Take food and water and extra clothing with you.
Traffic jam, warning sirens, segue to loudspeaker, truck engine.
Do not panic. All major highways have been marked to lead you to evacuation centers in the hills along the beaches.
Truck engines, scientists, dirt road, warning sirens, mothers living together.
Hysteria.
Cats and dog.
My baby, Dana, where are you? Dana!
Smash blast.
Say lone dog howls.
Shop
Window
window
smash.
smashed by a brick.
Bob,
Howl
Sounds, boys.
savagely.
Every store and every shop in the city, they're all ours. Smash bricks. Smash.
Looting.
Alarms.
Scientist truck.
the few of you wait here in the truck for me.
Forrester, bring the who color coded this?
I don't know.
Forrester, bring only the sonic microscopes.
Okay. Which floor are they on?
The 10th, Forrester.
God.
Hurry, Clayton.
Don't worry. I'll be back in 5 minutes.
Mom.
Looting.
Look at those men. They're looting, robbing.
Boys, there's a truck. That's what we need.
No, hell no.
Whoa. Start the engine, get it.
Clayton, he's inside.
We'll come back for him. Start it up.
Get out of there!
No, no,
Come on, get out of there!
please.
Well, they just were. I told them to wait here. It couldn't have been more than 5 minutes. Sylvia, Noderbeck, Duprez, Sylvia. Sylvia,
Beep, beep.
Noderbeck.
They went off and left you too, eh?
No, something must have happened. They'll be back. Well, they're in a yellow truck that was...
A truck? Sir, I will give you $1,000
Huh?
for your
what?
place in that truck.
Listen, I said that I...
2,000.
Look, I don't want anything from you.
5,000. I'm rich. I've got it right here. My wife, servants, everybody. They all went off and left me. But you can have any amount that you.
No, I'm sorry. Money's not good.
10,000. 10,000, sir.
Well, fine. Let me see the cash and we can talk about it. No, I can't. Sylvia, Duprez,
50,000. 50.
Noderbeck, Sylvia.
Beep, 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 beep.
100. Everything I got. Everything.
Ah.
I'm dead.
Where can they be? I stopped at the noise of a tin can clattering on the pavement, and a cat meows.
It's not in the script, but
I'm improvising.
we're improvising.
Were you the cat? I run some more. Heat rays, zap things. Ma'am, I'm looking for a girl, a tall, dark girl. She was driving a yellow truck, and I'm sorry, ma'am, but she's lost. She's probably frightened. She said at the time she was lost, but she was so frightened. Yeah, maybe that's where she went. A church. She said a church. I opened the door.
Cat door?
Church
know.
background.
Cat door.
Sylvia?
That's humming. That's not mumbling. Murmuring.
Right, okay. Iesu Domine.
Better.
Sylvia? I step into the church. Doors shut behind me.
Musical bridge.
10 footsteps to another church doorway opens. Church background. Crowd murmurs as a prayer as Clayton's footsteps move quietly through the church.
No, sir. Sorry, wrong church.
There's a lot of description here.
Yeah.
Basically, he keeps looking around, things keep exploding around him. Pew, pew, pew. He keeps looking around.
Lots of church pew pews.
Yeah.
Church opens the door.
No one blasts a church in my town.
Church bathroom.
Opens a third church door.
Finally. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say to the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my God. In Him will I trust. Surely He shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler and from the noisome pestilence. He shall cover thee with His feathers, and under His wings shalt thou trust. His trust shall be thy shield and buckler. Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night.
Sylvia?
Clayton, here.
Let me through, please.
Dearest. Oh, my dearest.
Darling.
the mob. They took the truck, pushed us out into the, I can't read my lines, pushed us out into the, when they left us, I ran back, but
It's all right now, Sylvia. It's all right.
yes, we're together.
Kaboom!
Murmur, murmur, uneasy murmur.
Bordering on panic.
Nor for the arrow that filleth by day, nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. Only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked, because thou hast made the Lord, which is my refuge, even the Most High, thy habitation. There shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling.
Dwelling.
Beep, 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 beep.
Kaboom!
It collapses.
Clayton,
Yeah, something's happening to that machine. Come on.
For he shall give his angels charge over thee, to keep thee in all thy ways.
Get to the machine.
there, in the street, that body.
Yeah, that's one of them. The machine collapses.
They're dying. They're dying everywhere.
Ding, 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 ding.
Church bells. We prayed for a miracle and it's happened.
All over the world, in London, in Paris, in Rome, Rio de Janeiro, Melbourne, New York, and San Francisco, the terrible invasion began to collapse. The Martians had no resistance to the bacteria in our atmosphere, to which they have long since become immune. Once they had breathed our air, germs which no longer affected us began to kill them. The end came swiftly. After all that men could do had failed, the Martians were destroyed by and mankind saved by the littlest thing which God, in his wisdom, had put upon this earth.
In a moment, our stars will return.
Okay.
Pepsodent, whiter teeth. Pepsodent for me. Whiter teeth, I guarantee.
It's real.
You will see. I'm doing my own song. Washerman, you will see.
Right, no other leading toothpaste.
Oh, I get it. Whiter teeth. Pepsodent for me. Whiter teeth, I guarantee. Yeah, that's better when I did my own song.
Yeah, I agree. All right. No other leading toothpaste, not one, gets teeth as clean, as white as Pepsodent. You'll see, Pepsodent contains the most effective tooth cleaning ingredient in the world, IMP, insoluble metaphosphates.
Wow!
That's what it's called. IMP is found only in the Pepsodent Irium formula because Pepsodent uses the entire world supply.
Well, that's just rude.
Whiter teeth. Pepsodent for me.
And oh yes, cleaner, whiter teeth naturally means less chance of decay and a sweeter breath with a clean mouth taste for hours.
Whiter teeth, guaranteed, brush them out and you'll see.
Lever Brothers makes this promise, this unconditional money-back guarantee. Change to Pepsodent and you'll see your teeth become whiter.
Brush them out and you'll see.
Now here's Mr. Cumming with our stars.
And here they are, Dana Andrews and Pat Crowley. Dana, how do you feel about planetary invasions?
Well, Irving, if I have a choice, I'd rather we invaded them.
Then you want to see George Paul's new Technicolor picture for Paramount, Conquest of Space. Because whereas War of the Worlds is just a science fiction, Conquest of Space is science fact.
Woo!
The entire action takes place on the planet of Mars and the Wheel, a man-made station some 1,100 miles above the Earth.
Mars? It's a long way to Mars, even with a space station in between.
Yes, Pat. The man who lead the fantastic existence of the Wheel are building a spaceship for flight to the moon. But later they receive orders to proceed directly to Mars.
And they make it, of course.
Yes, but it's a dangerous mission. And there's exciting and suspenseful climax. I think it's interesting that all the players are young unknowns who are getting their very first chance.
I hope they'll hit it as big as they hit what? Oh, dude, all night.
Back to what?
As big as a hit as Pat. I understand there's a good chance your name may appear in the Academy Award nominations this week, Pat, for the Best Supporting Actress in your first big role in Forever Female.
Oh, now that'd be too good to be true. But I'm sure Paramount's The Country Girl will be nominated. But I just don't see how anyone could choose between the performances of Bing Crosby and William Holden. And of course, Grace Kelly's a cinch.
Well, there's no doubt about that. And Grace Kelly being a Lux Girls is there.
Oh no, Irving. If getting an Oscar were as easy as having a Lux complexion, I'd be a cinch too. I always use Lux for my complexion. It's just wonderful.
And now, how about next week's play, Irving?
Well, next week is an entirely different type of adventure, Dana. One of our 20 greats. A story of search for gold by a trio of fascinating characters and is filled with suspense right up to the unexpected climax. It's Warner Brothers' Treasure of Sierra Madre, and the stars will be Edmund O'Brien and Walter Brennan.
Ooh, I'll have to listen to that, Irving. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, you both were great.
You know, you women certainly have a right to complain about all the time you have to spend doing dishes. Why, it takes about 5.5 hours just to do the dishes for a family of 4. And I would know. And considering that doing dishes is only one of the chores you have to do every day, woof.
Well, it certainly proves the truth of the saying, a woman's work is never done.
But at least it's done easier with Lux Liquid detergent. Yes, with Lux Liquid, you can get those dishes out of the way really fast and easy, made especially for dishwashing. Lux Liquid floats grease right off, gets plates and glasses a sparkling clean.
And you can skip the drying too, ladies. Just rinse and let them drain dry.
Just a teaspoon does a dishpan full. One can outlast several boxes of the leading laundry powder.
And when you use Lux Liquid, your hands stay nice.
Yes, ma'am. Lux Liquid's almost as mild as Lux toilet soap.
Ken, tell them about the way it's packed.
Well, Lux Liquid is packed right in a can that won't break with a dripless spout that prevents spilling all over the sides.
Know how much I like Lux Liquid, ladies? I like it as much for the dishes as I like Lux Flakes for nylons.
Well, Lux Liquid, like all Lever Brothers products, is unconditionally guaranteed your money back if you don't agree. It's every bit as good as we say it is, but buy a can of Lux Liquid next time you market. It's the next big thing to a dishwashing machine.
Lux Team, here we are again in Lux Team. The Lever Brothers Company, makers of toilet soap and Lux Liquid detergent, invite you to be with us again next Tuesday evening when the Lux Radio presents The Treasure of Sierra Madre, starring Edmund O'Brien and Walter Brennan. This is Irving Cummings saying goodnight to you from Hollywood. Hollywood. Alligator.
Dana Andrews may soon be seen in the Universal International Technicolor production Smoke Signal. Heard in our cast tonight were the Les Tremaine as General, Ryan as General Man, Chunk as Dr. Bilderbrick, myself as the Sheriff, and Ryan again as the narrator, and Ryan again as the fiddler, and who was the reporter?
Ryan.
Ryan was also the reporter, and also Justin and Haley and myself.
And Chunk again.
And Chunk again. Our radio play was adapted by Leonard St. Clair, and our music was composed and directed by Rudy Schnagner. More and more Lux laundries are opening across the country. These carefully selected professional laundries use the same Lux Flakes you use at home. Gentle Lux Flakes plus professional methods means the cleanest clothes ever. And since Lux Flakes are so much easier on all fabrics, your clothes will last longer as well as look better. Let a Lux laundry be your family laundry. Look at that Lux sign. Join us next Tuesday to hear the treasure of Sierra Madre with Edmund O'Brien and Walter Brennan.
You did it.
NBC, let's visit with Fibber McGee and Molly tonight on the NBC Radio Network. Ding, ding, ding.
Fibber McGee.
Yay, we made it.
Fibber
McGee.
Yay.
Thanks, everyone. That was fun.
Yeah.
McGee.
See, when we've all built up immunities to this COVID, then the aliens will attack and then they'll die. So
This is the stupid part about the story. It's like it's all cool and everything. Aliens come and then boo boo and then it's all of a sudden, and then they just get sick and die. And that's it.
Yeah, they just get coughed on once and that's
You're
it.
like, okay,
really?
story over.
It was that easy?
That was it.
I mean,
I like it.
we had plagues and all kinds of crazy diseases we've gone through as a people.
Yeah, when you put it into a story, it just
Well, then also, like, the question is, if they were able to get sick off of what we had here, what if they brought stuff to us? Shouldn't we get sick off what they had?
Could be.
Maybe they developed past disease on their planet. We don't know.
Ooh, maybe.
We don't know their life.
Maybe they refuse to wear their masks.
They're so sterile and they always use hand sanitizer that they have no.
True. Maybe they've been in
Ah,
space for a while, so they've had it under control for a while.
that's what happened. They came out of their personal safety
The bubble, yeah.
Mhm.
All right. Well, thanks everyone for joining us. We're gonna be tomorrow. Ryan's gonna play some kind of spooky game at 5:30, and then we're gonna watch some kind of spooky movie at 5:30. Just so you know, the reason we have not announced why those two things are is because we have no idea yet. They're gonna happen.
You also said they're happening at the same time.
No, 5:30 and then 7:30.
Right.
Sorry.
Oh,
Okay.
5:30 spooky
and
games with
5:30.
Ryan. And then 7:30 we're gonna watch some spooky old movie. Something public domainy, so we can just watch it with you guys.
We just watched Mary Shelley's Frankenstein.
directed by Kenneth Branagh.
Yeah. Great acting by everybody, but really weird plot. Like, really weird story.
But if you've never
Totally 90s.
Were you not expecting a monster?
What's that?
Were you not expecting a big monster?
I wasn't expecting Robert De Niro to be Frankenstein.
Oh, that one. Yeah. That one's weird.
That does, yeah.
Fair.
That's a 90s movie.
But his emotion was great. Like, I didn't like the fact that it was Robert De Niro. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
snap.
He did a lot in that movie. He was.
Movie.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're gonna rate somebody, Mr. Ryan.
Yeah, we're gonna rate our friends Catherine Lynn.
As Mr. President Dad.
Yay!
I'm gonna call you Ryan.
and safe Halloween, everybody.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah.
If you want a super safe Halloween, just come hang out with us, and we'll play games and watch movies, and then super safe.
Yeah.
TV.
Of course.
Or come do Animal Crossing. I'm doing Halloween party on my Animal Crossing
How
tomorrow.
cute is that?
What time will that be, Connie?
What time is that?
From 3 to 5.
Sweet. And then you can jump over to Ryan's thing.
Yeah.
And if for some reason Connie stretches out that Animal Crossing party, you can still watch Ryan play video games while you're at the party.
That is very true. You can
Yeah.
bring over your wands full of costumes, take pictures,
Yeah.
walk through a spooky maze and everything. It'll be fun.
Amber had one on Wednesday and was very successful.
It was super cute. Oh, it was good.
Animal Crossing Halloween party.
People can go to your Animal Crossing place?
Yeah, you can go. You can go visit other people's islands. So
Yeah,
Emma
you
had a
can go
party. She had like a little wheel you spun. She gave
raid is gonna
tours. She had all decorated.
It was super cute. Her island had all like, okay, bye.
Goodbye. We'll talk about.